Hi everyone, so today we are talking about another 5 products that I simply cannot live without. I am being melodramatic. Of course I can live without these 5 products. I would just prefer it if I didn't have to because they are phenomenal products. And for me personally, I believe these add to the quality of my existence as a whole. Again, melodramatic, but they make me feel better, they make me look better, they make me feel better about myself, so I'm in no hurry to see them disappear anytime soon. I will claw onto them within an inch of my life. So we're going to get straight on with it. If you're new here, hi, my name's Gemma. I upload new content on YouTube every single week, and I would absolutely love it if you are finding this video helpful at any point within the video. Please consider clicking on the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. So firstly, I'd just like to thank Sleep & Glow for part sponsoring this video today. I've worked with Sleep & Glow many times before. I've also mentioned them in numerous videos gone by. Some of those videos were sponsored. Some of those videos definitely were not. I absolutely adore my Sleep & Glow pillow, and I definitely think it adds to my life. Not only how I feel when I wake up in the morning, how comfortable I am throughout the night. It was designed by orthopedists, so it just cushions you and supports you in every place that you need supporting. So you're extremely comfortable, you get a good night's rest, but also, the main reason I love this, not only is it an amazing pillow, but it makes sure that I do not wake up with those awful, dreaded creases down my face first thing in the morning. Now, I am a side sleeper, and if you are a side sleeper like me, you will understand that feeling of sheer frustration when you wake up first thing in the morning, you look in the mirror for the first time, and you realize you have what looks like a scar, but is actually a deep crease running all the way from the tip of the brow, through the cheek, and down towards the chin. And in your earlier days when you were younger, that wouldn't have bothered you in the slightest because you will have known that your plump, collagen-filled skin would have got rid of that in no time. 10 minutes, it would have been gone. However, now, different story altogether, and no amount of skincare will plump your skin up enough to get rid of that crease. And it may take hours for it to disappear, and makeup won't cover it. So that's where my Sleep & Glow pillow comes in and has completely revolutionized not only my sleep, but also the way that I look first thing in the morning, because the way that it's shaped stops any creasing from happening on the side of my skin. It also stops any skin puffiness and inflammation as well. It is absolutely fantastic. I've taken my Sleep & Glow pillow out of its Sleep & Glow pillowcase, which is a silk pillowcase. Absolutely fantastic for the skin and the hair because it helps you retain the moisture in your hair. It doesn't suck and pull the moisture out. So love the Sleep & Glow pillowcase, but I did think that you can see the indentations of the pillow a little better without the pillowcase being on. Plus, I've slept on it for the last 3 nights running without being washed, and it's looking a little grubby. I will do better next time. So it does have an indentation within the pillow, so if you do roll onto your back at any time during the night, you get that really cushioned, well supported sleep. Everything, your neck, your head, is well supported. And I helped my friend move house yesterday. I honestly thought I would not be able to move my neck and shoulders this morning, and totally fine. My legs, on the other hand, different story altogether. Now, this is the indentation, and there's also one on the other side that I think is incredibly important, because when you sleep, you can have a really well supported forehead and also chin without the skin on the rest of your face from touching any part of the pillow, which completely eradicates any chance of you getting any creases down the sides of your face, and it also helps with inflammation and puffiness. And I've had lots of lovely compliments from my husband first thing in the morning telling me how fresh and youthful I look, and honestly, that definitely did not used to happen. If you've never tried the Sleep and Glow pillow before but you're wanting to give it a whirl, Sleep and Glow just turned 4 years old in July, and as a celebration they've given me a discount code that will give you 15% off your purchases. So you will get a discount, but also there is a money back guarantee. If you don't like it within 30 days, you can send it back and get a full refund. So it's a win-win situation with a little bit of discount cherry on top. The second product I cannot live without is from Paulas Choice, and it's the BHA liquid exfoliant. This one is actually empty, and I now have a new one. Where is my new one? Where is my new one? 1 second. We're good. We're fine. I'm back. I've found the full version. I actually found another empty on my way to find the full one. I've no idea why I'm saving them up, but anyway, it's here. I've gone through a lot of them. This is just superb. A lot of people think that this is just for people with seriously oily skin or teenagers. It is definitely not. So if you suffer with breakouts, if you have blemish-prone skin, if you have blackheads that pop up unannounced, really annoying, then this is the product that I would always recommend because it has been superb for me, and the ingredients in here are also quality ingredients. I love this stuff. If they say they are going to reformulate it, I will be so mad. So mad. It's such a lovely product. So this is a BHA, otherwise known as salicylic acid. There is only one BHA on the market. It's a 2% BHA, which is, I believe, the highest you can get over the counter. BHAs are oil-based, so they can get really deep into the pore, intermingle with your natural oils, loosening off any dirt, any grime, compounded sebum plugs, blackheads, and help to release those and unclog the pore naturally rather than you going in with a 2-finger pincer movement, damaging the skin barrier, putting on too much pressure, creating redness, inflammation, and possibly scarring over time. So definitely recommend this. Not only is this great for releasing those blackheads and sebum plugs and dirt and grime, but it will also help to keep your skin clear over time. So once those blackheads have diminished, this will help to stop those blackheads from coming back over time as well. Just love this product. You can also use this to spot treat or use all over the skin if you have really oily or blemish prone skin. I have dry skin. It is a complete myth that people with dry skin do not suffer with blemishes and blackheads. Total lie. I am that person because my skin hates me. This, though, is such a saviour on, it has been for me on so many days. So many days. Just love this. If I feel a blemish coming on, I would go straight in with this and spot treat the area and just leave it alone. And it does its work. It really, really does. The next product that I simply cannot live without is my Living Proof Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. Honestly, I think I rely on this a little bit more than I probably should. If you've been a regular to my channel for some time, you will know that I've had the builders in and they've been doing building works and also renovating upstairs in my home. They have been here almost a year now, and although I've loved having them, they're a great set of people, I need them gone now. I need to reclaim my home. During that year period, there have been times where I have not had access to a bathroom to wash my hair. There have been other times during the build where I've been that stressed and shattered, I just couldn't be bothered. So I've used this as my crutch on numerous occasions, and there have been times where I've filmed where I think my hair would stand on end had it not been for the Living Proof dry shampoo. This stuff is so, so good. I've tried so many different dry shampoos over my time. Every time a new one is released, I'm very quick to go and buy it and try it. And I compare it to this one. Honestly, it just doesn't compare because this is a multi-purpose product and you can use it in several different ways. So you can use this first and foremost as a prevention. So as soon as you've done your blow dry, spray a little bit of this at the root and it will stop any of your natural oils that come through your scalp getting to the strands of your hair, creating that dull, flat, oily, dirty look to your hair. So prevention, absolutely fantastic at. And not all dry shampoos actually function in that way. The second way you can use this is if your hair is already oily. It has great powders within the product, and I don't see them. I think they're invisible, but I do have very light hair. So if you have dark hair and you can't use this because you think it does have a white powdery residue, please let everybody know in the comment section. But for me, this is completely invisible. You can spray this at the root or wherever you want it really, and it will soak up any of the oil that's already connected to the strands of the hair. The third way you can use this is applying it to the root to give you a little bit of volume. And again, not all dry shampoos do that. A lot of dry shampoos definitely don't give texture and volume. This one gives it in spades. So really, really love this product. There is a little bit of a residue feel in the skin, but once again, I think this has a better feel to the hair than with other dry shampoos that I've used that can feel a little squeaky and a little, how do you explain that feeling? Yeah, probably squeaky and a little bit full of substance. This, not so much. So although there are other dry shampoos on the market that claim to do the same thing that this one actually does, I tend to disagree more often than not. And yeah, I don't get any itchiness on my scalp with this one, and sometimes with the others, I'm just scratching my head constantly, and that's not because I'm confused, which I am most of the time. Moving on to the fourth product that I cannot live without, and I'm only on day 6 of using this product, and for me to make my decision so quickly, I like to put a product through its paces, means this has been rapidly life-changing for me. So even though I'm only on day 6, I wanted to share my thoughts and experiences with you on this, just in case any of you may get some benefit out of this at the same time. So I don't know if you know this about me, but I am incredibly stubborn and rather defiant when it comes to small things, not major things, but small things. Say loads of people are talking about a TV show and they're all watching it at the same time. I'll be like, oh, I'm not bothered about watching that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Or, you know, if somebody is going in one direction and there's 10,000 people following them, I'll travel in the other direction. I'm my own person. I am going my own way. So I've dug my heels in and not tried this product, even though it's been plugged billions of times on TikTok. But saying that, I have come to the conclusion that if everyone's talking about it on TikTok doesn't necessarily mean that it's any good. The thing that swayed me is that this type of product, not this particular product in general, but the premise of this product has been recommended to me by my mum, which is why completely caved and bought some and just wow. Wow. I'm talking about the Beauty Pie Goody Two Chews apple cider vinegar gummies. These are lovely, they really are, and they fit a purpose, especially for me. I had one of these off camera around about 2 minutes ago. Honestly, my mouth is still watering. They are so delicious. I should have picked my moments. Really sorry. I'll do better next time. My mum takes the apple cider vinegar on a spoon, which just, no, I just couldn't see myself being able to do that. She did have quite a lot of stomach issues, a lot of pain, a lot of bloating when she ate any sort of sugar product, and the apple cider vinegar has completely got rid of that to the point where she doesn't have to take the apple cider vinegar every day anymore. It's every 2 or 3 days she has. I don't know whether it's a teaspoon. I'll let you know in the description box how much she actually takes, but it's definitely the liquid form that my mum has. I just couldn't do that, so these were the next best thing for me. They are strawberry flavoured and they taste amazing. As soon as I had one of these, the burning sensation and the bloating that I'd already got in my stomach anyway, if you didn't know, I do have celiac disease, so I do have a lot of stomach issues anyway. These completely, you could feel it diffusing the situation that was going on in my stomach. immediately. You take 2 of these, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, or I mean, you can space them out however you want them, but you are supposed to take 2 of these a day. I'm hoping that, like my mum found, after a certain amount of time, I can start weaning myself off these and not taking 2 a day, but time will tell. It's only day 6. So I'm going to be slightly more careful how I choose my words in this section, because I definitely don't want you to think or assume that just because these really work for me, that they are definitely going to work for you, especially if you are somebody that suffers with stomach issues and you are desperately trying to find something that reduces that bloating, inflammation, pain in the stomach, and also that incessant indigestion. Just because these have worked for me doesn't mean they're going to work for you. And also, if you do have current stomach issues, you should always talk to your doctor before ingesting anything like this in the first place. So I just wanted to get that out there. What these have done for me is definitely reduce that bloating feeling. They've also curbed my appetite slightly. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I've not felt hungry all the time since I've been taking these. It might just be a complete coincidence, but that's my experience. They've definitely stopped the burning sensation in my stomach, even after eating a full jar of jalapeno chilies. That's my experience. And I've not had that pain, swelling, and inflammation and indigestion, that just horrible, constant feeling of indigestion since I've been taking these. So another word of warning though, if you overtake these because of the high acidic content, you can get indigestion even if you didn't have it before. So even though it's a good thing sometimes, more is not always better. Always take it how it's described on the label. These have been so fantastic for me, and the polyphenols that are in the ingredients list really help to support the good bacteria in the gut. So good gut bacteria health. It's a win-win for me. I was skeptical, like I said, and I've been proved wrong for me. I wanted to pass on my experience just in case anybody wanted to give them a go. But again, I was a little bit nervous including something like this within one of these videos, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And finally, the 5th product that I cannot live without, again, is one of those products that is relatively new to me. I've been trying out a lot of Korean skincare recently. I already swear by my Korean SPFs, which I believe are head and shoulders above all of the other SPFs on the market, just how they make your skin feel and how they sink into the skin, how they absorb, and just how light they are on the skin without being overly oily. Just love everything about them. This one is not an SPF though. This is something that I've implemented into my morning routine to counteract any sort of dryness from any harsh products that I've been using either in the evening or also in the morning. And whew, it has worked. This is the best hydrating product I think I've tried, and it makes my skin feel so soft. And it makes it look really plump and bouncy and youthful, and I swear by it. It is so good. This is from Cosrx, and it's the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. It's so hydrating, moisturizing. It repairs and protects the skin barrier and also helps to lock in any moisture that you could lose throughout the day. So applying this first thing in the morning is absolutely fantastic to prevent any transepidermal water loss, as well as hydrate the skin. But also applying this in the evening, which you can apply this morning and evening if you want to, will also help to really lock in that moisture so that this can help repair and restore the skin barrier over time. This also soothes any irritation. It's incredibly soothing on the skin, feels quite cooling, feels extremely lightweight. It smooths out the skin, it can increase collagen production, it is a collagen stimulator, and most of the time snail mucin is well tolerated by most people, unless you are allergic to the ingredient. Usually it's well tolerated. So I just love it. I think it is so, so beautiful and just makes my skin feel super soft. And I've not had any dryness around the corners of my mouth, even with daily tretinoin use. I used to only use my tretinoin 5 days a week and have 2 days rest. I'm now not doing that at the moment and having no issues whatsoever using this first thing in the morning. Beautiful, really, really beautiful. This is not one of those hydrating products that leaves that sticky residue on the surface of the skin, which I don't actually mind as long as the product is doing its job, but I've not had to put up with that with this at all. It's also not one of those products that you have to lock in with a moisturizer if you don't want to, although I recommend to everybody, if it's a really hydrating product, to do that anyway. The good thing about this though is I don't feel like I need to put something really heavy and occlusive over the top of it to lock in moisture. I can use something really, really lovely and lightweight so that my skin doesn't feel overloaded. Just, oh, I really, really like it. If you haven't tried it already, I highly recommend it. It's beautiful. So that's it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Do let me know what you thought about it in the comment section, as well as letting me know your ride or die products that you could not live without. We're talking skincare, makeup, hair care, all of those. Let me know your favorites, and if I've not tried them, I will definitely try and get my hands on them and see if I love them just as much as you do. Please don't forget to check out the Sleep and Glow link if you are wanting to give that a go. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.